What is up, guys? I'm back for another video. As you can see, I have this whole setup again. So if you have seen the video that I did last time, you may imagine what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to be doing another video on the Beatbuddy by Singer Sound. I'm going to be talking about the premium libraries and kind of a little bit on each and every one of them, so you guys can actually hear and kind of get a taste of each and every one of them. If you didn't see the other part of the video, I am going to link it somewhere up here so you guys can, check it out. That's the free part and just kind of an intro to this one, because last time I had not noticed that I had passed the 30-minute limit on my camera, so I had to re-record it, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm going to be talking about the different libraries inside of the Beatbuddy, the premium libraries, of course, which you can actually get in the Singer Sound website. I'm going to link it down below. You can get all of these together in a pack, or you can also get them by what kind of genre you want, or what kind of music from an artist you want. Maybe you want the library from Red Hot Chili Peppers that they have. You can get that apart, or you can get it all together. So I'm just going to be showing you guys what songs they bring and just a little bit of a few samples of each and every one of them, so you guys can see if that's something that's going to fit you and your needs. So yeah, without further ado, let's go check it out. I'm going to roll the intro and I'll see you guys over there. So welcome back, and let's get into the pedal. Let's see what we have here after David's Beats, which is the last one from the free library. Let's see what we have here. We have 332 beats. Let's check one of these out. So this one's one of these that kind of starts adding on top in each and every one part. Doesn't really go too crazy. It just starts adding layers on top in each part, which is pretty cool. And that's basically it. It keeps going. This one in particular has 15 parts, so yeah, that's something to look out. And of course we have a few different inside of that one, and we get kind of a different pattern and a different feel in each and every one of them. This one we have 5. You can see it's kind of the same idea. So yeah, then we have kind of the same principle on these patterns, but this one is actually a little bit swung. So let's check one of these out. As you can see, we have quite a few of them. We have 20 something, I believe. So okay, we have more. We have way more. Let's see. Wow, we have 77 different patterns inside of this one. Let's see. So as you can see, this one's kind of the same principle as the other one, where it kind of keeps adding layers and kind of changing things up, but it's just basically the same pattern all around. It's pretty subtle. And yeah, that keeps going on until the 10th part in this particular one. And then after that, we have some AC/DC, some of their, most famous songs. Let's see. Thunderstruck right here. So if you have Thunderstruck or any of the AC/DC songs in this library, you're going to want this library to have for your gigs. I'm sorry if I butcher how many of these are in the actual song. I'm just showing you guys what it brings. And also, as I mentioned in the other video, you can actually change the drum set. So if you want to have that sound like it's out of drum and bass, or if you want it to sound like you have someone beatboxing it, we can actually change it. Let me see if I can. There you go. We have the beatboxing version of Thunderstruck. That's awesome. I love that one, honestly. Yep. And yeah, we can actually change that and have a whole bunch of different drum sets in there. So that's something really cool to have if you kind of just want to change things up, or if you're at a friend's party and you kind of want to play something that they know, but do it in a funny way or an interesting way. You know, you can change things up and just add a whole other different feel with that. So yeah, let's see. Let's have this one. This is 3x4 songs. So as you can see, with each different drum sets, you're gonna get a whole different sound. That's actually something really cool about this pedal. Now let's see what we have after that, all in 3 as well. So then we have these over here, which actually changes the accent of the beats. It's basically the same pattern, but with a accent in another place. So just pretty cool for that kind of stuff. If you don't like the accent in one place and you kind of want it in another place, you actually have it as well in that library. So but as you can hear, it's pretty much the same pattern that we already heard in the last one. Also, if you didn't watch the other video, you can also edit these in your computer in the Beatbuddy editor, and maybe have one accent in this part and then have the other accent in the other part. You can also do all sorts of endless capabilities in the software for the computer. So you can have these libraries and just edit them if you kind of like this sound for a song that you have, or a song that you're writing, or a song that you want to write and want to have this particular pattern. You can go into the computer and just edit it and have what you want, and maybe change the different parts and have something completely different in each and every part, or maybe just change the accent in the other parts. Or if you're practicing something with certain types of accents, you can also do that as well. So that's pretty useful. That's really, really awesome. So yeah. Then we have a few other all in 3 which kind of changed the different accents. So let's go to the ones after that. All of these, I believe, come together. We have Ballet beats. Let's see one of these, how it sounds. I feel like I'm in the 90s in a prom or something like that. I don't. This is something you would definitely hear in one of the movies from Back to the Future. That's something you definitely hear over there. And of course, we have a few different types of patterns inside here. As you can hear, that's from the Ballet beats. We have 15 here. Then after that, we have beat elements. So we have 4 here. Let's see what these are. Okay, so these are basically just elements that you can maybe pair up in the computer, use them as kind of a template over a different type of cake you want to have, and just use them together and match them up, I guess. Or something good to practice as well with. If you're a drummer, you can actually use this as well if you want to kind of just practice a particular element or a particular pattern in your cake or your snare. You can put that and just jam with it at the same time. That's something pretty cool as well. So basically, not just guitars and basses have a use for this. Basically, every type of musician can have something, to get out of this pedal, which is something that I think is freaking awesome. You don't see that a lot in a lot of pedals. Like, there's a lot of pedals, and I have a lot of pedals over there, which are basically for just guitar, and some of them work for bass as well. But if you want something that works for other instruments, and I mean, of course, guitar effects basically work on a lot of other things, but this particular pedal is pretty useful for every type of musician. Like, I cannot stress enough how helpful it is to practice with, how helpful it is to kind of teach and to just do a whole bunch of different things with it. Also, when you pair it with the arrows, it's just a whole new world. And cue Aladdin songs somewhere around here. If you pair them together, right now it's off, right? But if you pair them together, the way that I'm running them is that I'm controlling the arrows with the Beatbuddy. I have the MIDI breakout cable here, and it's going out here, if I believe, and it's going into the in of the arrows. And then I'm basically just controlling when I want to start recording a loop, or when I want to change to the next part, or where I want to kind of do just anything. You can also have it the other way around, where the arrows controls the Beatbuddy, but I find it, I find it better to have it this way. And I also want to sometime in the future get the MIDI controller that they have, because I know that I can get so much more out of it. Maybe even kind of have my songs in here in both of them, because you can also save songs in the arrows. So maybe just have songs in both of them, and with the MIDI controller I can control to what part I want to go, or if I want to go back to another part, I can do that as well and just have more control over it. I do have the Foot Switch Plus, and it kind of gives me more control of the Beatbuddy. I have some accents here, and then one of them is basically a pause switch without stopping the particular set, which works different than double tapping, because this one is actually going to stop it, this one is going to pause it. So if I click it back, it's going to do a fail to go back in. If I stop it, which is what it is right now, and I click it back, it's basically going to start from the beginning instead of starting where I left off. So that's pretty cool if you're kind of doing a clinic or some sort of playthrough like that. So that's actually really awesome. And something worth noting, I am powering them up right now with the Strymon Ojai, this little guy over here that I don't think you can see, but I'm gonna put a picture somewhere here. They do bring their adapters, but right now I'm powering it with this. So now, without further ado, let's continue to see the other beats that we have here. So Billy Joel. We have a few of his songs here. See Piano Man. Has 20 parts. And I'm gonna butcher it like I have done the other songs. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, you're just gonna have to kind of go with me here. So yeah, that's basically, we have a whole bunch of different patterns from Billy Joel. And we have Black Sabbath here, Iron Man, Paranoid. We have a few more. Let's see, Paranoid. Where is Paranoid? Also, we can change the drum set and see how that sounds. Let's see how the jazz set sounds here. Wow. That's kind of hilarious. It takes a whole bunch of power just out of it, and it's just some really heavy acid jazz. That does not work. That does not work. Then we have Cafe Gig, which is one that I really like a lot. This one has a cafe vibe, and I like it a lot. It's really awesome. And we have a few of them. It's cajon, so I don't know. You can use it to practice some standards with the real book, or just play some songs in your cafe. And charge quite a bit with that as well. So maybe you have a guitar and you can sing, and you're a singer-songwriter. You take this with this particular library and you're set to go, and you're gonna get paid like really good money. You can see it just has one part, so you just click that on, you just leave it there, and you just play and sing along, and you get paid for that, which is really good. Then we have some Chicago. See what we have here. Maybe have. So this one doesn't have any kind of feel. Oh. That's basically that song. And let's check what we have here. We have some Christmas songs. Cue the electric guitars and everyone just screaming, and just a heavy metal, or actually just a rock version of Holy Night. Or if we want to have it kind of just an a cappella type of vibe for the Holy Night, that's pretty cool as well. That's nice. That's nice. We can also have it in other types of different drum sets. The drum and bass. So yeah, we have a few different songs in there. A few more. Silent Night. I heard the bells on Christmas. We have Coldplay. We have a few songs here as well. Paradise. So yeah, that's pretty standard. We have so many different libraries here. Like, there's a lot of different libraries. There's a lot of different sounds in here, and I'm gonna show you guys a bit of the other ones, and kind of do this a little bit quicker. The 67 Camaro is gonna start blasting over here and just run over everything with this Beatbuddy in the front seat. We have that. We have cymbal beats, which you guessed it has cymbals, lots of them, all kinds of cymbals, all kinds of cymbals. Yep. You have jazzy cymbals, you have rock cymbals, you have any type of cymbal that you want here. You have Dire Straits, a few songs from them. Sultans of Swing, let's put that one. And as you can see, they changed to the drum set that fits better to that particular library. This one's the vintage, so yeah, that's something that's also really cool. Overall, as you can see, and as you can see from my vocabulary talking about this pedal is really, really cool. And I've said that a million times, and it's true. It's an awesome pedal. Like, we have a lot of stuff in here, and we have a lot of stuff in this library. We have some different percussion songs. Let's get into that. That's awesome. I like that a lot. So if you kind of want to practice these type of beats, or kind of want to write or have songs that, you know, are this type of Latin vibe or African vibe, we have these here, which is awesome. I've been hearing these basically all of my life here in Puerto Rico. This one in particular not, but you know, it sounds like something that you would hear in a salsa album or something. And we have a few different ones here. We have bossa nova as well. That's really cool. We have a lot of different different libraries, and we have a whole bunch of variety in here. Like, if you really want to play or practice just about anything, you can find it here, which is something that's awesome. We have covers, and we have some stuff that may help for original stuff or band kind of jams, or just, we have a lot in here. I have a few songs by Elton John, Eric Clapton, you can see here. Then we have some flamenco. Let's get into that. Trying to finish up before I hit the 30-minute mark. I can always kind of just record another part. So if you're getting into flamenco, this is great for that. Take your nylon string guitar and just start playing in there. You have a volume 2 of that as well. Rumba. I like this one. I like it a lot. Wow. Okay, so I already mentioned the foot switch. The left one, I have it set up to kind of do like different cymbal hits or different hits at, you know, a particular moment. And in this particular pattern, it has an Ballet, and that's awesome. I had not noticed that. Like, I know that it has a cymbal hit some places, and it does have other types of sounds, but I did not know that it had that particular sound in here in this one. So yeah, we have Fleetwood Mac. I'm sorry for killing that. We have gig basic beats. I'm sorry. And this one's also one of my favorites. Just the whole patterns in here, I like them a lot. They're pretty cool to kind of practice, and we can change the tempo up if we want to have it faster. So if you want to practice some bebop, some Charlie Parker tunes, some Coltrane, and just you can do that with this. See, that's the hit that I was talking about. So here we have Guns N' Roses, Knocking on Heaven's Doors. And we can also change the tempo in that if we want to have like a really fast version of Knocking on Heaven's Doors, kind of a punk version. I don't know. You can do that as well. And just, you know, if you want to take it crazier, you can change the drum set and just do all sorts of crazy things. In here we have hand percussion. These are also really cool. I like that one a lot. I think I showed that one in the other video, I'm not sure. Then we have jazz brushes and beats, or jazz brushes beats. I like that one. Jimi Hendrix, we have some Jimi Hendrix songs. So it's gonna hit the 30-minute mark soon. So I'm probably gonna leave it here. Just because, I mean, it's pretty long, and I'll keep talking about these in another video, because 30 minutes is a lot, guys. 30 minutes here is a lot of time, and I'm not sure if anyone watches the whole 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna kind of do a few more parts of this and keep talking about different parts of the premium library here in the Beatbuddy, and hopefully you guys can see a taste and have a taste of what these are and what they have. And if there's one in particular that you want to hear more about, and just you want to hear what it has more, you can drop a comment down below and let me know, and I'll, you know, do a video on that in particular. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys on the next one, and if you guys liked and enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like down below, and I invite you guys to subscribe. I do a lot of different types of videos here on my channel. I do reviews, I do videos of these two pedals right here, which are awesome, and I also do lessons here. So if you're into that, you may want to tag along and join the community, and I'll see you guys in the next one.